And now some words about analysis of commodity currencies from the FutureTrend channel. Here the situation is rather interesting, probably rather interesting, especially for the dollar Canada. As you can see, the dollar Canada are under the downside pressure at the moment. That's excepting probably the last session where we saw a kind of rather good strength of the United States currency. But if we take this kind of session away from our analysis, we can see that the dollar Canada is in a kind of direct selling pressure at the moment. Taking into account today's Canadian economic numbers, which should be very important to predict the current behavior of the Bank of Canada, Monetary Policy Committee meeting. Probably these numbers, the consumer price index as well as retail sale numbers, could dictate the nearest performance of this kind of pair. That's especially important now when the market participants are more or less concentrated, especially on economic figures. A good example of that is the last numbers coming from the UK. As you could see, a couple of days ago, the cable was trading around just below 144. Now it's below 141. That means that weaker economic numbers should for sure dampen the bullish sentiment regarding one currency or another. From that point of view, today's economic numbers coming from Canada should be also very important and very interesting. We suggest that kind of better economic indicators coming from Canada should again focus attention of market participants on a possible more hawkish scenario for the Bank of Canada. And from that point of view, of course, the Canadian dollar should rise. That's why we still suggest that in the longer term point, from longer term point of view, the dollar Canada should remain a sell on any kind of uptick closer to 127.10, whereas immediate kind of downtrend in the currency. At the same time, we also note a kind of very important longer term uptrend line located at 23.55 at the moment. That should present a kind of near term strong support for the dollar Canada. As regarding the Australian and New Zealand dollar, during the last hours we entered a new long positions in both of currencies. We still suggest that probably this kind of currencies will resume its longer term uptrends. But of course, for example, regarding the Australian dollar, the situation is really very bothering here for the bulls. As you can see that during the past couple of sessions, the pair could not overtake its moving average 200 daily line located at 78.15 at the moment. Of course, it does not bode well for the nearest future of the Aussie, and probably that means that probably the market once again will concentrate its attention on the lower side, and in that case the longer term uptrend line located at 76.25 will be tested again. As regarding the New Zealand dollar, also here at the moment the Kiwi is looking a little bit weaker than before. But anyway, while we are trading above moving average 200 daily line located at 71.84, we suggest that the pair should sooner or later retest its highs of 2018 located at 74.35. And there are some words about the dollar ruble, where we will use a possible dip to closer to psychologically important support level of 60 to buy the pair. We suggest that sooner or later the pair will be back to the upside and probably coming closer to the lower side of its range of 60 per 65 is a buying opportunity for those looking for a reversal of current phase of falling dollar ruble. At the moment, that's all. See you later, and we wish you a prosperous and nice trading day, as well as a pleasant weekend for all of you, dear friends, and also for all of your families. Bye bye. For now, it was your Future Trend channel.